Okay, I'm back. So, oops. Let me do this. I grabbed a couple here. I'll show them a bit better, but on deck, I have chicken. They look really gross in their bags, by the way. Quinoa, sea bass, salmon, and veggie burger. You thought they'd be bigger? Yeah, they're kind of small. So I'm gonna do them one by one here. Give me a second. By the way, this is the size of it. It's not. There's nothing in it. So I've got soy-free teriyaki and vegan barbecue sauce, and then I bought my favorite here, sweet chili sauce to put on the rest of them. Let me get this salmon out, and I'll show you a better image of it up close. I have not tried the salmon yet, so the plate's a little dusty, but there it is. It's sliding. That's the fucking salmon. I'm gonna put the soy teriyaki on it. Soy-free teriyaki, excuse me. What the hell are those? They're square. They're called square meals. Hang on, SquarEats. I just wanted to try them. I 100% I'm not gonna replace my diet with them, but hang on. They are. Yeah, I just want to fucking see them. These are what they are. So I've got the salmon, which I believe is this one. So like I said, taste-wise, from what I've seen, they taste like what they're supposed to be. Into pod living, yeah. Size-wise, they kind of suck. The sauces suck. The way they're delivered was in a big cooler box, and inside of that was a whole bunch of smaller boxes that were like, there was a lot of wasted space. Let me put it this way. So it was huge. Oh, it's asparagus. Oh, I'm dumb. Where is salmon? Maybe it's that one. I don't know. But oh yeah, the fake grill lines. Yeah. Oh, of course. Let me get a bite of salmon here. They are a little dry. I've found as well. Oh, let me go big on the camera. Hang on. Yeah, no, they're way overpriced. Like I said, I wanted to try it. I thankfully have the disposable income to be able to try it. I don't know if I would really recommend it to anybody. I mean, it looks like a piece of fish. Like, okay, so it's definitely a ground up salmon. It's not like a salmon fillet. Um, it tastes like cooked salmon. I can't fault them on that. Feels like the food someone with a texture sensitivity might eat. Maybe. I mean, if you're expecting the salmon to be salmon, excuse me, sorry, I'm eating. My mouth is like salivating. If you expect the salmon to be the texture of salmon, it's not. It's the texture of almost like pate. You know what I mean? It's very soft and it very much falls apart. It tastes good. Cat food, kind of. Sorry, I know I'm talking with my mouth full, but we are talking about food. Um, I think they're a better quality than MRE as far as like the MREs are like, designed to last forever. However, these expire in a month basically. And they have to be kept refrigerated. So I think I would very much like to see um them to be shelf stable. I don't know how that would mess with the flavor though. No, I get you, Pseudo. This could definitely be a good choice for somebody who has some texture limitations, let's say. Um but yeah, it's expensive as fuck, dude. I wouldn't do this long term. Quinoa. Let me get it out onto a tray here. I'm a little apprehensive of this one. I purposely did not choose zucchini or asparagus tonight because I don't know if I could eat it. I think the quinoa I'll be all right with. Maybe I'm texture sensitive. All right. You'll have to ignore the teriyaki sauce. I mean, the chili sauce on my plate. There's your quinoa cube. It didn't focus for you. There you go. Interesting. Yeah, right? Isn't quinoa just for the texture? Like, there's nothing else there. Oh, God. It's actually kind of tough. Ugh. I don't know about this one. Yeah, no, I'm out of focus so I can get the food up to the camera. Otherwise, you'll be looking at the food like this. Like, this doesn't tell you anything, you know what I mean? It just tastes like dry quinoa. It's very dry. Otherwise, I don't know if I tell you, I could tell the difference between this and the rice. MDR? What do you mean by MDR? You lost me with your camera talk. I really do like MREs, actually. I feel like if I was forced to eat them, like many people are, um, I wouldn't, but I do. Oh, I have a broccoli one too, yeah. It's broccoli and spinach. No, this is the Lumix G7. They do list the nutritional value somewhere. Which is the best flavor? Let's see. Chicken square is more tender texture compared to chicken breast, but our salmon square is a bit thicker. I don't see. Okay, let's find the quinoa square. Pistachio cashew. Oh, I didn't see that one. Quinoa square. 67.5 calories. It'll be higher than that because, like I said, I have the chili sauce I'm putting on them because, God, I don't know if I'd want to eat this without it. Some of these are snacks. The hazelnut square. There's a chocolate pancake square. So it could very well be a snack. Oh, I didn't do the sweet potato square either today. I should have at least one of each of these. Um, so the vegan burger square. I don't have high hopes for this one, but vegan burger. Water, pea protein, potato starch, canola oil, coconut oil, rice protein, mung bean protein, oat, methyl cellulose, vinegar, natural flavors, natural spices. There's your vegan burger square. Ooh. Let me grab a slice of it. Oh, it smells like vegan burger too. It smells like beans. It smells like beans. Interesting. It tastes like beans. Not in a bad way, actually. It's hmm, interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know if it's something that I would be like, oh yeah, let me eat this every day. But it is interesting. I expected to hate it. It smells. I don't like it. It smells like beans, like bad beans. It's a laxative. Interesting. How many do you have to eat to be full? Me personally, or what's the recommended? Let's see. I think I have the regular meal, so it's 6. Yeah, I have the regular meal, so it's 6 squares to a meal, basically. This is the one I did. So this wouldn't be a meal, but like this would be a meal. Three chicken blocks, 2 rice blocks, and a broccoli spinach block is a meal. So I made 6. I pulled various ones, but I made 6. But a meal, yeah, their meals are pretty light. I mean, 300, 360 calories isn't a huge meal. So I can see how maybe you'd want some more. Yeah, it is kind of a bastardization of food in a way, but at the same time, it's an interesting concept. I wish they were temperature stable. Um, I could see an ideal use case for this. Maybe tossing one in your pocket. They're cooked, so you can eat them cold. Um, and having one in your pocket while you're working, if in case you need to do something. Like I left for work the other day and I grabbed a chocolate pancake square and put it in my pocket and ate it at work. I don't expect that to go bad if it gets to room temperature, but like the fish one, like yeah, I don't know if you could do that at room temperature. I completely agree, Nintendo. They're interesting. I'm glad I tried them, but I wouldn't order them long term. You want one square that hits your needs? You probably want what is that stuff? Soylent, which I did Soylent for a while. It makes it sound like it's a drug. Um, I did Soylent for a little while. It's interesting. I did lunch. I would do Soylent, and then dinner I would do regular meal. I wouldn't have a breakfast. What's going on, Mystics? All right, I have a chicken square. So here's your chicken square stats. Here's your chicken square. Nothing fancy. The fucking square chicken, dude. Let me cut it open real quick and I'll show you. So you can kind of see the texture there. It's like shredded but compressed a little bit. How long was your drive? Me sticks. Hopefully not too bad. Um, I'm gonna put some of the vegan barbecue sauce on it too. Ooh, and you're leaving now? I hope you got some good sleep in. Just gotta be safe. Let me get some of this out on here. Give me 1 second. I want to show you how much barbecue sauce was in this pouch too. Where's my camera? That's how much barbecue sauce. Oops, where am I? That's how much barbecue sauce is in that packet. Enough for maybe a half a square. It's actually, yeah, it's very sad. It kind of sucks. Yeah, right. It's just enough to be like, haha. It has a kick to it though. It's a little spicy. Um, oh yeah, no, they're not anything too crazy. Same as the salmon. Um, it's very obviously like shredded or minced up and recompressed, but not in a McDonald's like chicken nugget way. In like a just chicken that's been squished and compressed way. Very soft. Yeah, I mean, hipster nuggets. That kind of makes sense. I'm getting like congested from talking while eating. All right. I have one left. The sea bass. Sea bass. It's starting to. Oh, it's actually still warm. Never mind. Get this out onto the tray. Nice. I mean, it looks like the chicken. If you didn't know any better, you'd probably say it's almost the same as the chicken. Let me chop it up here real quick. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing special about it. It's literally just the same thing. Sea bass that's been ground up and recompressed into itself. Um, I don't know if I have a beef square. I might not have a beef square now that I think about it. There it is. Hmm. Tastes like fish. Again, that same texture as the other fish and the chicken. Very soft and not squishy, but I find that the sauce doesn't want to stick to it very well. Do I think they would be stable in the microwave if I stack them? Maybe if you popped the plastic open. If not, some of them blow up like balloons when you cook them. So probably not. All right. Well, that was the 6 that I grabbed. Um, that was like what, 300 calories, 350 calories. So I guess a small meal. The I'm sure the sweet chili sauce helped out with that. 2 teaspoons of sweet chili sauce, which is the serving size, is more calories than the sea bass square. Oh, it's crazy. I mean, they recommend a couple different ways of cooking them, so you can cube them into a pot. Nut squares should never be warmed up and are best eaten directly from the fridge or frozen for 10 minutes before consumption to reach an ice cream like texture. A nut square? Meat and fish are tasty from the fridge, but better if warmed up. Vegetables and carbs are best warmed up. The fastest way to warm up squares: 30 seconds in microwave, 1 minute for 4 squares, or a minute 30 for 6. Oh, the fucking instructions said 1 minute for 4 to 6 that I got, so I did it for a minute. If I had known it was going to be a minute 30, I would have done it because they were a little underwarmed. To have a unique experience, we recommend our chef's favorite, consisting of heating the vacuum-packed squares in the microwave and then finishing them in a hot pan with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil for about 3 minutes to give them a crunchy touch. See, you can't say heating the vacuum packed squares in the microwave and then finish them in a hot pan. Like, it sounds like you put the whole pack in there instead of taking it out of the pack in between. However, we have different warming methods that can suit all different needs: boiled, air fried, microwaved, oven baked, or directly in from the frying pan. Yeah, there's a QR code on each thing that I pulled off. Um, there. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I got a box. Let me scan the QR code. Let me make sure it's not like, here, John, last name, this is your box, some shit, you know what I mean? Or it cannot scan. Hello? There we go. Okay, no, it's not. So, um, this is how they come in a box this big, right? My first gripe is that on the back of the box, which I didn't know this at first, it looks like that's the tab to pull to open it, but that attaches to both sides. It's glued together. You can't undo it. You can break it, but if you break it, the box is still glued in the back here. So it's like 2 halves of a box that are separate but glued together. So it's so fucking like dumb. But anyway, there's a little tab here in the front you're supposed to like break, but just fucking rip it apart. And inside the box, this is how they're packaged. Look how much empty space is in this box. I remove some of the tape here. I'm going to reorganize this box a little bit. Look. You could totally get this maybe down to half, if not more than half this size. Also, these QR codes of the thing, they're like never attached. Like some of them are attached. You can see that one or two of these had one attached there, but like half of them are attached and half of them aren't. It's so weird, and that allows the ones that aren't attached to just move around freely in the box. But so imagine this. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 12 of them in a big cooler box. So conceivably, they could have halved the size of the box, saved a bunch of paper and shipping and transportation and stuff, and still gotten this to you. So I don't know. I wasn't impressed with the way it got here. It also came in a like cooler bag, which was nice, but like I don't know. Here's your asparagus square. Oh, here's your asparagus square. It's chroma keying out the square, the thing, but oh, you can see the fibers in it from the asparagus. Asparagus, yeah, that's basically what it is. So that's kind of all I wanted to say about this. I didn't expect to do this tonight, but I also haven't eaten since 6 hours ago. So I'm gonna spend 2 minutes cleaning up, and then we'll continue with RuneScape. I'll be right back. These interaction reminder things get weird, so I know you guys are smart people. You do what you want. I'll catch you later.